Dear Carrie. Dear Carrie. We are back from holiday. Normal vlog scheduling is resuming, if there is such a thing with me. Today is a very exciting day. Oh, my battery's about to run out. I need to get a new battery. Is there a new battery? There you go, have a new battery. Today is a very exciting day. So this here is our book, Eve of Man, that comes out at the end of this month. On the 31st. It is a book that Giovanna and I are written together. It's the first book in a trilogy, and today we start planning book 2. So before book 1 has even been released and anyone has read it, we are starting to plan book 2. So I thought I would document this. So what's going on?
I'm currently going through this notebook that's got loads of Eve of Man stuff in it.
So we always planned for Eve of Man to be a trilogy. So when we wrote book 1, we'd already did the planning, some planning for the trilogy. So we knew our overall story arc, we knew how it was going to end. We know the last line of Eve of Man, book 3. So we know exactly how it's going to, we know where we need to get to, we just don't know exactly how we'd get there yet. So we're now getting out all of our notes.
I should have just, we did write a lot of stuff up, I've got to say, but I should have just ripped out the ones that were actually Eve of Man based.
Ended up with a page in a notepad. So what we discovered very early on with Eve of Man is that it requires more planning than when we write books separately on our own.
Well, we need to, it's a fine line, isn't it? Because I think we need to plan to a certain extent, but still have the creative freedom to...
No! You have no creative freedom. What we plan is what we write.
Because it's nice when you're writing. I think writing is all about going off on those, like seeing where those tangents take you and letting your mind explore. Otherwise, it's like playing a game of Barbies when you're younger, and if you do all the planning and talk through all the conversations while you're getting all your Barbies prepared, then actually playing the game isn't that satisfying.
Yeah, that's true.
So we've got to plan to a certain extent, but then give ourselves...
It's like creating or enjoying the dot.
Yeah.
And then getting halfway through and thinking, be better if I put a dot here though. And then thinking, well, but I can't because I planned this bit. You've got to allow yourself
I've already done all the numbers.
Yeah, you've got to allow yourself to, you've got to allow yourself to erase the numbers and put an extra one in every now and then.
Yeah.
There you go, there's 2 separate analogies of what writing a book is like. But anyway, when we wrote Eve of Man book 1, this room was literally covered in pictures all over the room of like different actors and
like a crime
friends
scene.
and places.
It was like when you see in a movie where someone's trying to solve a mystery, a murder mystery, and they've got pictures up everywhere and like little post-it notes and stuff.
Because part of the, not problem, part of the challenge is just...
Continuity.
Yeah, continuity and consistency, you know, between the two of us. So if we write a character and are both writing about a character, we both need to know exactly what that character looks like. So it really helps to have visual references of, okay, you know, a friend of ours has hair that is exactly like what we both imagine the character to be. So we would put a picture up of that person, or, you know, that actor in that movie 20 years ago, that looks like what he was wearing looks like what he should wear in this moment. And so we'd have that picture up, so just so when we do our descriptions we know exactly what we're seeing, or a place.
There have been some quite funny people who've been up.
But anyway, so we are now getting all of our visual references and notes back out and sticking them back up so we can start planning book 2. We've already had a little discussion over lunch.
Yeah, great input from Tom over lunch.
I had an interesting idea. So what?
How long have you had that idea that you're not telling me?
So when we were doing the last round of edits, you know, when I read through the book, there was a moment where I thought, oh, it feels like we're setting something up that we haven't intentionally set up. And it wasn't something that we initially discussed in our plan for the trilogy, but I think it could be a really interesting idea.
I had a really nice element to it.
So we discussed that. Anyway, so that is our day, planning book 2 of Eve of Man. We have a mixture of snacks, from the healthy to the not so healthy. I'm gonna make a coffee and then we'll get started.
And that is, everything around you that you call life was made up by people that were no smarter than you.
More than I can say, do it to me, I can say. More than I can say.
If you know us and you read one of our books and think that, you know, there's a character description that sounds
Not character description, a character name.
Character name or a description that sounds sort of like you, chances are we've just stolen your personality. There is a lot of identity theft that goes on in the writing of our books. So sorry to everyone that we know. You may or may not end up somehow becoming a character in our books. Or at least a part of you. Probably the worst part of you. Okay, quick summary.
It has been productive. I would say the beginning is always slow.
It's quite daunting, the beginning, isn't it?
Yeah, not the whole blank page thing, just organising everything, I'd say.
Feeling good?
Yeah, I think so.
She's feeling good. Okay, so that is... Oh, right. Oh my goodness, I'm tired. I'm still getting over jet lag from the holiday. By the way, thank you for all the comments on the on our holiday vlog. If you haven't watched that, it was the one I uploaded last week. We had the best time in Walt Disney World in Florida. I miss it so much now. Just trying to get over jet lag now and get back to work and normality. In some exciting news, I've just ordered a chalkboard for here. So this is some artwork from Shane Devries, who illustrated the Christmas Horse and the Creakers. That is going to move to over here, I think, because this wall's getting pretty full up. I do have some more stuff to put up there. And I've ordered a massive chalkboard that's going to cover this entire space here, because I found that I need something that's not a notepad and that isn't like digital, like phones. I want to be able to like draw and rub stuff out and doodle on a big thing. So I've just ordered that. I'm hoping it comes by the end of the week, because then we can start writing Eve of Man notes on it. But also what I like about it is I can have notes on it from different projects. So I can have like Eve of Man at the top and song lyrics down there, or song ideas, or the Christmas Horse movie ideas and things. So I'm very excited. I kind of feel like, not that it's procrastinating, but you know when you feel like I can, once I get that, I can then start writing stuff. I am writing stuff at the moment anyway, but I feel like once I get that, my productivity levels are gonna go up through the roof. So I'm very excited about that. Update for those of you interested on what's going on with my voice. Still having a few problems with it. It does feel better after the holiday, but I'm still having a few problems with it, so getting that sorted out. Got my tongue biopsy this week as well. I won't show you because it's a bit gross, but just so you know, I am having a minor surgical procedure on my tongue. So I think it's very minor. This little update, what's going on with my health. My voice is really bugging me though. I am going to get that sorted out. I do have an appointment with the specialist booked, because I kind of need to sing with what's going on in my life. It's quite a big important part of my life. Also, I am aware that I need to have a shave, or as Buzz calls it, a beard cut. It's very cute because that suggests that he thinks this is a beard. He's the only person on the planet that would ever call it that. Had a very exciting meeting yesterday about a certain Christmas show. My lips are sealed. Right, I'm gonna go. I'm in the middle of writing a song at the moment actually. What I've started doing more and more, I think since having these problems with my voice, I've started writing songs in my head more, and then just singing them when I have to to work stuff out. So the way I normally write is that I will write in the shower or in the car, and I will sing out loud, but with no instruments. I'll just sing the melody out loud. And since not being able to sing, I've taken that element out of songwriting. So now I'm writing songs without instruments or singing. I'm just writing them in my head. And I realised, I went to make a little demo yesterday, and I realised yesterday I hadn't even written the lyrics down. I'd written a song, melody, chords, lyrics in my head, and hadn't written any of it down. And it was a song that I wrote before I went on holiday. So I think I've remembered it okay. I made a little demo of it last night. It's a risky game that I'm playing there. I was relying on my noggin, and as all parents out there will tell you, your noggin goes a bit funny when you've had kids and you're tired, especially with jet lag. Anyway, I'm off. I'm gonna get into bed, continue writing this song on my phone without singing, and then hopefully sleep. Thanks for watching. Goodbye.